here in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And the lefty kicks, delivers. So 2 balls and no strikes. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the last place you want to miss with the splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kershaw, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Ball, that's out.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. 2 away here in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Andrew Monasterio.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Out to center. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Tobias Myers.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. And the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Aaron Judge.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Let's go, big jumper.
Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Trout. Raleigh at first, one gone. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's deep. And forget it. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. That's inside. David Ortiz up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. Judge rips that one. Frelick ranging back. And that is gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. David Ortiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball 1, no strikes. Ortiz with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now one missed. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jackson Chourio. Kershaw back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 3 hits and a loss last night. Right through there for a strike. Hoskins hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
One out, runner at second. And now, William Contreras. On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And they get the out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 3.
Joseph Ortiz will hit next. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Fastball for a strike.
Plus, Boog, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers really back it up.
Kershaw fires. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hoskins on third with 2 out. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. He's a guy who does it all. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Fights it off. You'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Foul ball there. Throw over to first. De La Cruz dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Left field. Chourio under it. Corrals it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. Inside, just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. That one outside. And a count 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And a foul ball. De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. Ripped to short. Slings it across. And they get Ohtani for the out. Inning over. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at American Family Field. On to the 3rd inning. And here is Andrew Monasterio. And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw deals. On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. And that one missing low. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Grounded out his first time up. That misses, and that's ball 1. That clips a corner. That's off the mark. 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ruth settles under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Raleigh.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Raleigh's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That misses, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Late swing, foul to the left. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. On to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, left field, Babe.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering way off the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. Turang over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Right through there for a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's a little high. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Ball, 1 strike.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Ball one there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's going to be William Contreras. Little chopper rolls foul. Two on, one out. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Golden opportunity right here. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Ripped on the ground to second. Edmonds slings to first. Play is made, 2 out. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
That one found hard the other way. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Base hit center field. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Andrew Monasterio. Grounded out his first time. Runner takes off. Throw to second, he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 and draw even. And midway in the 4th, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And Judge spoils that one.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
0-2.
Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Ortiz working through some struggles lately. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Flied out his first time. Right side. And that squirts through. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen, Abner Uribe. Ashby also throwing. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Ortiz over at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out of the inning. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. To the right side. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kershaw back to work. Check swing called strike. Turang in his third season, 25 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. And that's in the dirt. In the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. That misses. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwarber to the plate.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
A little bit low.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Right side. And that will fall. And that extends the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Jackson Chourio, 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. Could be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change.
Now pitching for
Roki Sasaki takes over on the mound.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Now a chance for Rhys Hoskins. And that one way outside. And it's 1-0. Schwarber at second. Chourio on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Roki.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one to first, but it kicks foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Cal Raleigh. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 gone, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Mike Trout. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they lead it. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Now here is Babe Ruth. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Misses off the plate. And that's ball 3. Ashby maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Late swing, fouled off. And Judge spoils that one. foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ruth stands at first with one out. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to.
Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now back, first baseman.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
David Ortiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Ashby is done.
Now pitching for
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Abner Uribe.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
the third baseman,
At the
number
plate,
13,
Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Pickoff throw, and Judge back in safely. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 3. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, William Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. And a good eye there. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
This one high in the air to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Now it's the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Has grounded out a couple of times. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. So the lineup flips over. Bryce Terang, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Over to Edman. That's out number 3. Brewers strand a couple, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jared Koenig, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Hyams, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Sliced hard but foul. Ball to strike, and that is out of play. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And a swing and a miss, and now one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's one of the best players in the game. Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Sal. Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yuki Matsui.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
A little bit high. And that is ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
That's out. Sit him down.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Chourio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
This one smoked out to left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he turns and heads for second. Ruth hustles to get it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So, runner at second, 2 down. And the Dodgers will
now pitching for the
pitching
Dodgers,
change here. Jordan Zimmerman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That clips the corner. Chourio at second with 2 down. That clips the corner.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yoel Payams.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh.
the catcher.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Mike Trout.
And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And it's fouled off. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Pitch in the dirt, and a count now even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ruth, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 6-3. Back here in Milwaukee, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Zimmerman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. low, and it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got it. One gone here. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground, De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 down, base is empty. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a little bit low. Andrew Monasterio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 86.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Judge.
Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And ball 1 to Judge. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one
ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game. In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 outs. Broken bat, roller to first. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Andrew. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Eric Gagne.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Kike Hernandez. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. And he drops it down the third baseline. Raleigh whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
He's 2 outs away. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
In the dirt, and that's ball 2. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So last chance for the Brewers. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that one almost got him. The Brewers trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. And that misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
They're down to their final strike. The Brewers down to their final strike. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.